Lagi makan ya? Pertanyaannya sangat tinggi. Jangan lagi dicatat bahannya. Dan kemarin sini tanda tangan. Bawa ya.
Udah, ini konektor baru. Apa ya?
Ada drive bersama ya?
Ada di grup, tapi grup WA. Di
Ada. Ada. Ini ya. Ya, ini.
Let's go. Are you going to present it in English or bahasa?
Dicampur sih. Kadang-kadang ada Indonesia, ada bahasa Inggris.
More in English, please. Let's go.
Baik.
Bisa.
Semangat, bisa. Wah, saya dengar masalah ujung.
Baik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi.
Nama saya Muhammad Atman Langit Wijaya. Hari ini di hari cerah ini saya akan mempresentasikan cerita yaitu tentang King Midas dan sentuhan emasnya. Di sini juga saya akan memberikan pemahaman dalam critical thinking dari menurut saya dalam cerita ini. So here I'll be giving a summary of this whole story about King Midas. So in this story, there's this king called King Midas. He is a king and a really powerful king. He has a lot of gold in his bank, and overall he's like really rich. He's really rich. King Midas really loves gold, and even more than anything, even his daughter too. Her daughter name is Marigold. So in this story, King Midas was counting his coins or gold or money in his bank. Because it was like counting his coins and stuff. And Marigold went and visit King Midas to look at this flower she found. Now, but like King Midas was like really busy with counting his gold and coins. So like King Midas wasn't like paying attention to his daughter at all. Like he kept counting. it. But then like her daughter kept like wanting attention from his father. Yeah, like she kept nagging Midas and stuff, and Midas kind of got annoyed from that, so he got mad at Marigold. So he told her to go away because Midas was like, he said that he was like really busy with counting his gold coins and stuff. So Marigold came out from Midas's bank crying and stuff. And the gods saw the gods from Olympus saw how greedy King Midas was. So uh, so a god named Bacchus. So this guy, he came, he went down from Olympus, which is like a place for gods and stuff, and he came and visited King Midas about his gold coins and stuff. So he wanted Bacchus came and visited King Midas to offer a wish which is like anything that any wish that King Midas wanted. So King Midas, the greedy man he is, he wanted to have the golden touch, which is like uh, which is like a everything he touches turned into gold. So without thinking any further about his own wish, King Midas, he went ahead and wished for that, which is the golden touch, and yeah, he got it. And after he got it, he started like testing stuff on items and anything like he can touch, like for example, a door or uh, or anything like a glass or any flowers. He also went to Marigold's garden and started touching her garden or flowers and anything that is in like the garden. So like after he tested after he tested his newfound power, which is like the golden touch, he went ahead and got like hungry. He got hungry and he wanted to eat. So he went ahead to his dining place and asked his servant, or he went ahead or he went ahead and uh, get his own food or something. And when he tried eating, the food he touches turned into solid gold. So like when he tried eating it, it was like solid hard. So he realizes that he can't really eat anything or drink anything. It's like anything he touches turns into gold. So like he got really sad. So because like he can't really eat anything, and he was like really hungry. But then Marigold came and went to visit King Midas, and when she visited King Midas, he was like crying because like her garden was like her garden was like gold. Everything was gold. So then like King Midas wanted to like comfort her, like just like hugging her, but then like he accidentally turned his daughter into gold. Now King Midas at this point like he already he regrets his own wish because at first he thought his wish was like a blessing to him, but then he realized it's like a curse to him. Now his own greed really. Yeah. After like after he accidentally turned his own daughter to gold, Bacchus the god that like gave Midas his powers, which is like the golden touch. He saw that King Midas. He went and visited King Midas to see his own condition. He saw King Midas crying and stuff. So Bacchus wanted to offer wanted to offer it wanted to offer it. He wants to revert his wish back, which is like turning everything back to normal. But Bacchus asked Midas on what would happen if he reverts his wish or turn everything back to normal. So King Midas, after every accident that he caused and stuff that he regrets, he said that he wants to give his gold coins, his riches to the poor or to the residents in his kingdom, and he wants Marigold back. So at this point, Bacchus then reverts his wish, turning everything back to normal, and Midas learned his lesson about his own greed, about learning that family is everything. This is my interpretation of everything about the story. Now, yeah, Midas was too blinded with greed. He also didn't even like focus on his daughter or like pay attention to his own daughter. Like he had a lot of gold, but like I don't even know why he was counting it. Maybe like yeah, greed is his own greed. Now, like I said, everything is family. So Midas didn't really see how lucky he was to have a family. But then when he lost Marigold, he realized what truly mattered is that the real meaning of wealth is his own family. Now, this for the applications of what if I had the golden touch. Now, me personally, I would turn sadness into comfort. Like I would give, if I had the golden touch, I would like maybe turn something into gold and then try donating it to like any like company that needs it, like children that needs food, or giving it to like any mental health care, or probably give the gold to Gaza. And then yeah, real gold is helping others, not collecting treasure. And here, personally, if I also was given a wish to have the golden touch by someone else, or personally, me personally, I would say no, because I think that's like really bad. Because like here in the story, King Midas was like really into his own greed. So like he wished for the golden touch, but he didn't think about it clearly. So like if he wanted the golden touch, he sort of like think about the pros and cons about having the golden touch. All right. Moving on to my self-knowledge. So from the mistakes from King Midas, I will learn everything that I will learn to not be consumed by greed, and to always think about family. Just like right, moving on. So understanding things better because usually from self-knowledge, I actually understand the story of King Midas before before English, before Miss Bubun, told us the story about King Midas, because like I heard this story from like games from other stuff that I was interested in, and I got like really curious about this guy called King Midas, and I searched his name, and yeah, that's how I know. And here, from self-knowledge, is that stories that have deep meanings. I love that. Sometimes I love stories that have deep meanings, because from stories that have deep meaning, that have deep meanings, yeah, you can maybe learn something. You can maybe learn something from those stories. Like maybe, yeah, for example, like King Midas, like you gotta be really mindful about your own greed, and then uh, your own parents or any friends. Yeah. So moving on. Ini adalah refleksi saya. Kelebihan saya itu ya, tadi saya udah bilang itu ya lebih fokus. Jika saya itu lebih fokus jika ada yang menarik untuk saya sendiri. Saya juga ya fleksibel karena saya kalau ada ide-ide atau apa-apa saya itu buka untuk mendengarkannya. Nah, saya juga ya yang pernah ini. Saya juga kreatif karena saya bikin kampanye. Untuk kelemahan saya ya saya itu ya mudah terdistraksi karena ya saya bikinnya ini pas kemarin, tapi kemarin itu ya apa ya? Kan saya belum kemarin, terus hari ini juga belum, jadi saya ngerjainnya pagi-pagi. Karena itu ya saya mudah terdistraksi karena ya setiap saya sudah ngerjain sebentar gitu, kayak satu slide. Nah, habis udah satu slide, nah udah selesai. Nah udah lanjut langsung main dulu sebentar istirahat. Tapi istirahatnya suka agak lama kadang-kadang. Terus ya saya juga kadang-kadang suka menunda-nunda. Nah, saya juga kadang-kadang saya suka kurang bisa memanage waktu. Kayak hari ini saya pas subuh-subuh baru ngelanjutin ngerjain kampanye. Nah, saya juga kadang-kadang kurang teliti. Lalu ya kadang-kadang juga mudah lupa. Nah, untuk rencana tindak lanjut dalam diri saya itu kepengennya lebih disiplin dengan waktu sendiri. Ya, kan kadang-kadang juga saya suka lupa apa ya? Lupa PR atau mau ingin melakukan sesuatu ya, tapi ya satu itu tes kadang-kadang saya nantinya bisa sampai berapa hari ya? Ya beberapa bulan atau tahun. Nah, lalu untuk orang tua ya semoga bisa support saya dengan apa yang sudah saya pelajari, lalu juga support dengan pembelajaran saya. Nah, untuk guru yang membimbing dengan pelajaran saya lebih lanjut. Nah, sekian dari presentasi saya. Saya akan membuka sesi tanya jawab. Silakan.
Subhanallah.
Silakan guru pembimbing Ibu Lisanti.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Langit, I didn't know that you will rephrase the whole story using your own words, using your own language. It kind of like surprised me. And then you also, and tahu nggak ibu-ibu bapak-bapak tadi pagi sampai jam 4, what? He hasn't done anything with the presentation? What? Yang deg-degan Miss Bubun. But what you have given the presentation this morning, it's really surprised me, and it's wonderful. From the first time that you chose the theme of the canvas, sayangku, it's so wonderful, it's so beautiful. And And you kind of like awe me with how you retelling the story. It's wonderful. And then also the application. You told the application is the. Can you go to the application, please?
Right.
Okay, I think the application is wonderful. So it's kind of like things that you have taken from the story, right? So also I just want to share with the teacher here in this room, especially Buntari. Langit, it's kind of like always a kind of like need more time to finish things, I know, in the class. But when he finish, he's kind of like awe me because he's got something else in his mind to share. Like for example, Buntari, I've given this what is that worksheet. So this worksheet is like the moral of the story about understanding the moral. And then at the end, I asked the student to make a poem, a lesson from my golden touch, a lesson from my golden touch. And he wrote only 5 words, 5 words, which was different from what I thought. What he wrote is one day or day one. And then, hello, one day or day one. But if we look through and then deeper, this one is a very good quote. One day or day one. So what is it? Can you kind of like describe it to the class?
It's kind of like one day they want you do it now or you do it later.
Okay. And it's so very good for everyone. If you have that kind of motto in your life, that will be help you a lot go through the daily life, because it's kind of, so you really need it because you like to procrastinate, right? And you really need it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Other than everything, I just feel, what is that? Feel amazed. I was amazed, Sayangku, with your presentation. I didn't know that you will rephrase everything using your and then you get lots of things from the story as well, and it's wonderful. Yeah. One thing. Hold on. Did you have any favorite book you have read?
What?
Did you have any favorite book? Or have you read any good book that inspired you? What book was that? Other than this one?
Usually I don't really like reading books, but I like reading comics usually.
Reading what? You don't like reading book, but you like reading what?
Comics.
Oh, okay. Okay. But what kind of comics is that? Do you think it's inspired you to do something good in your daily life or for your future?
Yes. Well, the kind of book is kind of like mangas, like Japanese comics.
Ah, okay. So so those are inspiring you
Yes.
to what? Kind of what?
Maybe hmm, maybe pursue life or like keep moving forward.
Oh, okay. That's wonderful. So that would be all for me, Sayangku, and you've got flying colors from me, the marks, okay? Thank you. Good job, Sayangku. That's it, Ibu Bapak. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bun. All appreciation has been said by Ms. Bun. So going to questions.
Yeah.
Since you are mastering the story very, very well, so I'm thinking to ask question about symbolism and metaphor. Are you familiar with symbolism and metaphor of the story? Let me ask you some questions, okay? First question. What is the symbolism of gold in the story of King Midas and the golden touch?
It's probably his own, maybe his own desires. Like if there's a backstory about King Midas, then I would have like maybe understood it better. But it's probably his the symbolism for gold is that his own probably his own greed, kerasatan, atau or maybe it's about when at the end he started like giving stuff to people in the residence or any to the poor, and he started like giving like what okay, like giving up his selfishness. Yeah, his own selfishness. Like he learned after his own accidents from turning everything into gold and then accidentally turning his own daughter into gold. He probably it's probably like symbolism that he gave up his own greed and started giving gold, and now he's he started giving his own attention to, since before he was like giving way more attention to his own goals, but now he's giving his attention to his own daughter. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, awesome. Second question. So, do you think King Midas have a certain strength? If you think he has one, can you describe for us?
Maybe probably his own empathy, I guess. It's like he still have his own consciousness about love, like his own family and stuff. Like if he doesn't have a family, he would have been a really greedy guy to like every day until he dies. So yeah, maybe it's that.
Yeah, very good. Last question. Last question. So, do you think this story is still relevant today? And if it is, how can this story be applied in a modern context of disaster as well?
Maybe it's probably the old read of maybe politics or economy, because like sometimes the politics or economy is like really greedy and stuff, and if it's like or maybe like if it's like if King Midas was like is in the modern days, then he'd probably like some normal economy guy or any politic guy who is like really rich. But if you put it in the modern day, then maybe he's like okay, maybe it's like okay, uh,
Greedy is something more dominant and like
yeah,
all life people always have that
yeah,
aspect of their life, right? That means that story is remain relevant to you.
yeah.
Yeah. So we're talking about politics, economy. I think you are almost there. Can you more explore, elaborate? Have you seen people in politics that also have that kind of greedy?
Probably, but maybe how maybe from Israel and the and Israel war.
Okay.
Like Israel. Oh, okay.
Israel, yeah.
Go on.
Occupied land
Yeah,
of Palestine.
yeah. They like really want more from Palestine, so like they started bombing, even though like they could have they could have keep it normal, like they could have just like not do anything about it, and then yeah, keep it in a normal pace without having to bomb Palestine every day. Yeah, I think.
Thank you so much. So I appreciate more about your vocabularies, a right range of vocabularies. You are using Palmy, the words are so sophisticated for your age. I think it's because your exposure to English. So, and I noticed that for something that has deep meaning, you are also into something with deep meaning. And maybe that kind of approaches you can use to master others' content or subject. So the way that is good, maybe we can tell to other teachers that actually when information in subject can be wrapped up or packaged in with deeper meaning, something that the very fundamental, then you have to understand that first. Maybe after you have the foundation, the fundamental of the information, then the other nice to know information can be easier for you to remember. Probably, yeah. So since the very early of your presentation, Ibu is trying to understand the way of the thinking's way, the way you approach things. So this is a very important and significant input for us to understand you better. So hopefully English stories and everything related to this can explore more, and you are so amazed ya, sangat bersinar tadi presentasinya. Jadi all those grammars tepat sekali, Ibu aja kalah kayaknya. Vocabularies ya, ya. Question. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. He surprised me as well.
Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi, Bapak Ibu Bun. Saya hadir Ibu.
Mas Reza, is that you?
Yes, it's me. Ya, ya, alhamdulillah, saya luar biasa terharu gitu ya. Karena ya sepengalaman kami langit itu dari kecil memang kita sama ibunya terutama gitu ya, sekali di komik segala macam gitu ya. Dibaca sama langit sampai akhir berbagai macam kisah di komik atau begitu, tapi ya mungkin sudah kita ketahui bersama karena ada masalah di disleksia, jadi kadang susah menjelaskan gitu. Tapi hari ini, masya Allah, subhanallah, saya baru pertama kali. Saya baru pertama kali ini ya langit bisa menjelaskan sebuah cerita dengan baik gitu. Ya dengan sangat baik sekali gitu ya. Apalagi beliau anak saya ini menyiapkan dalam waktu singkat gitu ya. Tapi ya jujur aja itu sebenarnya turunan bapaknya juga sekarang dengan waktu the power of the pepet, the power of the pepet ya. Jadi banyak dari makasih Langit sudah menjadi cermin dari bapaknya gitu ya. Jadi tapi ya pengalaman saya di Indonesia walaupun kita power of the pepet biasanya hasilnya alhamdulillah baik gitu. Jadi ya itu sih, tapi yang saya luar biasa Langit bisa membuat presentasi yang bagus ya. Bahkan dari ibunya tuh jujur aja sering concern soal Langit public speaking bagaimana gitu ya, mau kita cari kursus yang bagus gitu, tapi saya selalu bilang kita percaya saja pada Al-Kautsar gitu ya. Saya pasti nanti waktunya guru-guru saya yang terbaik gitu. Dan saya melihat hari ini menyaksikan itu dengan hati dan kepala saya sendiri, ya luar biasa gitu bisa menjelaskan secara runut. Kalau kemampuan skill Inggrisnya kita sudah lihat dari SD dia memang sudah bagus karena komunitasnya di Roblox gitu ya. Komunitasnya di Roblox, jadi membantu banget waktu di rumah kita nggak pernah Inggris-Inggrisan gitu ya. Kita di rumah nggak pernah ngomong Inggris atau paksa Inggris, tapi dari SD memang sudah bagus skill Inggrisnya. Ya, tapi yang saya luar biasa ya kemampuan menjelaskan, menunjukkan, terus membuat presentasi itu luar biasa. Ya, maknanya bisa sangat dalam gitu ya. luar biasa bisa mengenal karakter kelemahan dan kelebihan langit. Jadi iya jadi ya selama ini kita mungkin ngasih tahu gitu ya, langit kira-kira paham ya. Tapi itu luar biasa tampilan mengenal gitu kelemahan dan kira-kira perbaikan diri. Jadi kelemahan itu tujuannya bukan untuk kita kesedihan gitu ya, tapi jadi kita biar kita tahu kita bisa membatasi diri mana dan kita bisa lebih explore, lebih kreatif di mana di pelatihan. Terima kasih banyak Ibu, Bapak Ibu dan Guru dan Al-Kautsar, ini luar biasa sudah mulai saya benar-benar terharu. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ya,
Baik.
Bubun masih ada.
Kemungkinan saya mau nanya. Ke sini kemungkinan ada yang aneh nggak? Ada.
Dan silakan.
Assalamualaikum. Sekian dari saya, maaf jika ada kesalahan. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. GOODJOB, good job. Langit sayang. Wonderful. Good pamit ya. And thank you everybody. And Mas Reza, so very happy to see you here ya.
Boleh foto dulu sebentar. Miss Bubunnya dipin dulu nak. Pin Miss Bubunnya. Ya.